Okay, here's another story. Fuck that bastard. He said I had some stories, and he was right. Okay. So my mother was 17, my dad was 18 in 1967, and their idol was Elvis Presley. So they named me Elvis, as they were teenagers, right? So spelled with an A.
Oh.
Alvis. Yeah.
Like Alvis, like Alvin and the Chipmunk?
Yes, like Alvis, like Alvin the Palvin, you know? I won't go into an acting. I am from Langley, actually. Langley and Cloverdale.
Oh, cool.
And I moved here when I was a little child, 1974.
Moved here
From Vancouver to Langley City. Yeah. So 1974, that was 48 years ago, so I'm over 48. Woodworking, electronic. I am a creator, an inventor. So I do a lot of things, but now I can't because I'm just recently homeless.
What was one of your coolest creations?
Table hockey game.
Oh, you made a cool table hockey game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had your hand like that. It's with hockey sticks.
Oh.
And a mini
really?
puck.
Oh,
And
so
nets.
it was like...
No twisty shit.
No twisties.
No, just with a real stick about this long. I made them all. I'm crafty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That was my bestest one, yeah. I think. I make a lot of things I can't remember. Crib boards, I make crib boards. Just handmade, stuff like that.
What's it been like, the transition to becoming homeless and the different way of living?
Actually, in real life, I've looking forward to it because I got rid of all the stuff I had. All my tools. I can't fix anything for anybody anymore for free. I can't do this for anybody anymore for free. And I needed to get rid of all the things I hoarded. And that's papers and felts, wood crafting. I'm a steel worker, non-stop. I just had so much junk, and I'm sentimental. And I got rid of it all. So I feel a relief off of me, and now I'm free. So I'm in the shelter for 2 weeks now, and I'm going to either do this kind of thing, work with kids, and that's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's
Because I'm a steel worker by trade, and I'm 55, and for 6 months I can't get a fucking job. So I'm just changing it all.
Did you sell your things or just kind of get rid of it?
There was my landlords weren't the best landlords around, so I had to get rid of it quick. I took a lot to thrift stores, books, I had 8 boxes of books that I read, but I won't get rid of. So I donated furniture, and I donated what I could, and the rest had to go to the dump, which sucked. Sucked balls big time because it's perfectly good shit in our dump system. So, it's a new.
So you said 2 weeks?
2 weeks and 1 day I've been at the shelter so far. Yeah.
How was that transition?
For me, it's good. Because I was in a shitty spot and I couldn't do nothing about it. So it was a random decision within a week of being homeless, and it's like, I can swear, right? So I said, fuck it, I'm getting rid of everything I have. Everything. And I can just
So there's a little
think about myself.
There's serenity in
Yes.
needing to think,
Yes.
prioritize yourself.
Yes. And almost like I was talking to a friend of mine, it's like being selfish. Instead of holding all this shit for my friends and other people and stuff, just get rid of everything, start fresh. It's only me now.
Prioritize that self-care.
Yeah,
component in your life, so you can
which I have
pour
never
into
done.
others, like kids.
Which I have never done. So, so
So in the sense, the season's like a blessing for you.
yes, yeah. And
you know that you can see yourself not here forever.
That's right. Oh,
Exactly.
yeah. I was
So,
gonna say,
yeah.
fuck yeah, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a new, I'm apprenticing in something else now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What direction do you see yourself going in? Like
This way and then kind of this.
no. How long do you think? Like, are you?
I
can't think of the
don't know because I'm just learning and stuff. So like tomorrow, I'm going to find out. Talk to this woman at the park today, and she reminded me of working with kids. She has she's like 85. Awesome. She's an awesome fucking broad. I was talking to this broad, She's an awesome woman, and she has an autistic grandson, and they can't get good. I used to babysit when I was a teenager for a boy. Shh, don't tell that to anybody. All the other guys were out having a drink, smoking and whatever and shit like that. I used to babysit kids full time, daily basis. It's kind of an oddball, but I love kids. So she reminded me, maybe you should get into, it might be a 2-month course. It's like, oh, thank you. Because the system doesn't tell you that or ask questions. It's like, I gotta.
What's step one in that? Are you step one still taking care of yourself and seeing?
Yeah. So I'm done step one. It's been 2 weeks, and now I'm going. Now I gotta go focus to where I want to go, and that's where I'm gonna find out if you need university and stuff for. I like to be a counselor too, but that's university. I think. I don't know. I have to find out information.
Well, it seems like you
Yeah.
care deeply.
Yeah. A couple of friends say, I do too much, and why do I? It's not the it's a disease. It's not the iPhone. It's not the iPhone, iPad. It's not the shit. It's I care. It's a disease.
What would you define the disease?
Because I care, and I shouldn't as much. And you know what? For what I want to do, this is the best experience. Is on the streets.
Becoming a social worker or
That's what I something like that. Yeah.
So I had experience in that, and I certainly tell you that you with that kind of work is highly possible. And highly
Social worker. That's because I don't know the names of all this shit, and that's what I want to do. Yeah. And I can't be a counselor like because you need university.
champion you to that direction because
Because that's what I want to do.
totally possible.
In Langley, being here for 2 weeks, I couldn't do the shelter worker because the people that are on the fucking drugs and shit. And I asked them. I said, "How do you do this?" I'm gonna leave there. I'm gonna go sleep in the park for the night because it gets bad. They're rude, ignorant, they're fucking mean. They want to fight. They hate everybody. You just look at them and they want to. It's like enough. Some people that are on drugs, they're nice and peaceful and they're quiet and it's fine. I'll help them out, sit down, but I won't touch the assholes. Basically assholes, right? So
Be helping those who want the help.
yeah. See, I'll do that in a heartbeat, right? So, but social worker or whatever. Yeah.
Totally possible to see.
Yeah, and then I'll just need, I'll need a place to contact, stuff like that, because I'm going to work BC, and I have to try to remember all these names. So,
The steps that they tell you to do, or like what is available.
yeah, and that's what I want to learn, and that's what I want to do.
I see the light in your eyes.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, I'm excited about this. I just have to deal with this first, and I have to have patience to get into social working. And I was talking to a lady at the park and working with kids. I want to work with kids. Special needs, doesn't matter. Kids don't have dads and stuff like that. See, before you guys were born, there was a thing called Big Brother.
Big Brothers is still a thing.
Is
My
it?
family donates to Big Brothers.
Okay, so
I live near Big Brothers in Surrey.
okay, so I don't know if they still how that happens, but I was growing up without a dad, just my mom, and we didn't have a big brother, but a buddy of mine was a big brother when we were like 19, and it was going and taking kids out or being with kids that didn't have a dad around, just a father figure, and also a woman. Say a man now is allowed to bring up their kids, a big sister. Kids need a female figure. Kids need a male figure. You know what I mean? Just anything, just attention, just something, man. Yeah, or just shooting the shit, or just fucking high-fiving, just doesn't matter what you do, just having fun, or learning rules, or learning stuff, right? So.
Now, do you feel like the transition from like giving up everything and coming out on the streets, do you feel like you're opening people's eyes in the city that not everyone on the streets are the people that you were explaining in the shelter at night, and that there are people on the streets that are nice, that can make a difference, that care?
There are. I have met a few.
Yeah. And
just a few.
Yeah.
That's it.
But do you feel like yourself, like when you're talking to public, and then if you mention that, or you're just recently on the streets, do they change their views?
I have actually,
Yeah.
because I don't say it quite, and I was talking to this lady today for about an hour, and I didn't tell her,
Yeah.
and it was Douglas Park, and she's complaining about the homeless, and we were talking, and then I finally told her, yes, I am homeless for a couple weeks, and I told her the system's not working unless you're an addict or from the Ukraine or something like that. And when she found out I was homeless, but she found out what I want to do and work with the community, I did it really fast, so she didn't really, oh, you're homeless. Well, she's 85, right? But there is a difference,
Yeah.
and I don't say it, but I'm not doing this for a reason, like being homeless, but it's helping the reason where I'm going. Being homeless and going to help stuff out. And, even in my trade, I'm a welder and steel guy. And I had a red seal, BCIT, stuff like that. Passed the school, fucking flying colors. But I got into the shop, and I'm exaggerating, but I couldn't even open the door. Because in the school, they only taught us math and all these layouts and stuff like that. I had no experience. Not to open the door, but it's like, you know what I mean? Just exaggeration. But I still couldn't put a hole in a piece of metal. But I got my red seal ticket. Like a ticket. So here I am here. I'm getting my apprenticeship here. And then if I get my ticket, I'll have experience. And I'm going to know my shit. Kind of that way. I don't know.
Have there been like other obvious contrasts you've noticed to living, like since it's been so recent, like living in a house versus living on the street that people might not think of? Like the way that you get treated or the lifestyle that is different than expected?
Yeah, a lot of complainers out there and shit, but they will not respect and they complain about the shelter or complain about the rules. That's too bad for them. And that's why they're still on the street. And some aren't, just they could have shelter. They could have the food, like other than this and stuff like that. But they don't want to just have some rules. Like, at Gateway there, you got to check in before 10 o'clock. You got a dry place to sleep. You can shower. You got a hot meal, blah, blah, blah. But some want to stay out till 11. Drink or do drugs or whatever the hell it is, right? So, I don't know. There's a lot of fucking people that just don't give a shit and they'll just bum off the street.
What do you think, what will it take the person for them to start caring about
Themselves. That's what it'll take. Caring about themselves and they don't give a shit. Not only caring about themselves, caring about others. And they don't give a shit. Fuck. Sorry when we're swearing, it pisses me off. So I live in Langley and I fucking ride down the street, or I get home. I used to get home from work, take the bus, and I'm walking down the street, middle of daylight, and they're sleeping in the middle of the fucking sidewalk. And they got their tent right over there on the sidewalk. Can't yell. I can't kick them. I did check if they're alive. But have some respect. Get off the sidewalk. Let the rest of the world walk down the sidewalk and sleep beside the sidewalk or sleep off the road. It's just the respect. Disrespect that it's not out there.
Now, do you feel like with the heart that you have, because we can all tell that you have a huge heart, like you can just with a few people out there help them understand the respect? Like
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be able to tell right away.
Yeah.
And I have a few, and when they want to talk and actually listen and say, oh, sorry, sir, bang, you're in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when they get the fuck off or something like that, later scared. Yeah. I can usually tell right away whether they're going to say, oh, sorry, or, oh, sorry, I was drugged out, or I'm so drunk I don't know where. Okay, fine, that's good. I'll help you, off the street. But, yeah, I'm here because I deserve to be here. And F this and that, and you know what I mean? Then they can go to hell. Yeah. I think the world owes them something. Well, get off your ass. Get off the sidewalk, too. And the road. Clean up your fucking shit, you piece of... Sorry, I'm venting.
Is there something or someone that inspires you to care for people the way that you do?
Probably the disease. It's just natural. I had nobody in my family that would help somebody or nothing. It just came natural. Because we're born in 3 ways. We're born with our genes, and we're a lot like our family members and stuff like that. We're born with our upbringing. That changes us. And we're also born ourselves. And that's my philosophy. And that 1/3 thing that I was born with, it was being like that. It's a disease. But it'll work.
Do you wish that you weren't as generous, or do you like that part of yourself?
I couldn't even answer that. I don't even know. 'Cause it's got me in trouble, but it's gotten me feeling good, you know. And, you know, some people like, you know, my mother, she doesn't have a sentimental bone in her body, and she's carefree, and, you know, I don't even know if she helps anybody, but she doesn't worry about things. It's like, must be a good way to sleep and stuff. But that's, I don't know. I'll answer that. Yeah, I'm good with myself. Yeah, it sucks a lot, but that's it.
I guess it's easier to get hurt, but it's
Very
kind of
true.
rewarding to help people at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Yeah, like my kids don't even talk to me because when I had somebody in, I had to learn about crack. So I texted my ex-wife because she did it before. And I texted her because I wanted to know if there's like convulsions, like I don't know, right? So she tells my kid, "Oh, your dad's on crack now." So that's what I got. So my kids don't even fucking talk to me.
Misunderstanding.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. Thanks a lot, yeah.